of course, with this SmackDown Live, you get the whole recap of this whole Kevin Owens, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon, Hell in a Cell build-up thing. But after that, Kevin Owens comes out, and he talks about, of course, he respects Vince, he actually likes Vince, and he doesn't like Shane, so he's like, okay, look, I respect Vince, and I headbutted him. I like Vince, and I did that to him. So what do you think I'm going to do to someone that I don't like? Okay. Cue Sami Zayn now. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get this rivalry started again. It looks like. Okay, fine. So Sami Zayn comes out and he's like, look, he's known Kevin Owens for 15 years. After he saw what he did to Vince McMahon, he's like, oh yeah, he snapped. Because he knows when Kevin Owens snaps. And he's like, no, you lost control. Kevin Owens is like, no, I'm in full control. So, but Sami Zayn is like, look, whenever you snap, it doesn't end well. Think about your family. Think about your career. Think about all that crap. You know, okay, it's not crap. I'm just saying it as a, perspective that the segment is crap to the point where it's like, okay, you are surprised that Kevin Owens went this far. You are surprised that Kevin Owens went to the deep end. Why are you surprised here, and why are you trying to talk him out of it? That's what's crap about this. That's what the part I didn't like. Because it's like, okay, look, you went through wars with Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. He has fucked you up time and time and time again. Yet you're surprised here. You saw what he's willing to do to certain things in order to get to certain places, and yet you're surprised. Kevin Owens is like, no, I know what this is all about. Yeah. This is about, me eclipsing you, leaving you behind. You got to the WWE 2 years before me, but, yeah, I eclipsed you. Yeah. 2-time Intercontinental Champion, former Universal Champion. I won the United States Championship at WrestleMania when you sat at the sidelines. When you sat and watched at the back. Shane, and of course, Sammy's like, okay, yeah. You're right, you've done all of that, but my time will come. And when my time does come, I will do it my way, the right way. He's like, the difference between you and me is like, when I look in the mirror, I don't see, a big piece of crap looking back at me. So, mics get dropped, and they're about to go at it right there, but Daniel Bryan, yes man, comes out, and he basically makes the match. Yeah, and he acknowledges that Shane McMahon isn't there. He's on his way because Kevin Owens, he questioned, hey, I'm right here in the center of this ring, right, in the land of opportunity. Where's Shane at? He's not here. But Daniel Bryan is like, yeah, you're right. He's not here, but he'll be here a little bit later on. So, you got Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. Okay, all right. Yeah, you're not going to close out this by having this match. You're just not. Ty Dillinger is not where he needs to be because, of course, you have the title on AJ Styles right now. A main eventer that's playing a mid-carder. You see what I'm saying? So, having a match between Baron Corbin, who no one believes in anymore. No one believes in. I remember when he won the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, and we're like, that ain't shit. Okay, wait. What did that do for Cesaro? What did that do for Big Show? What is it doing for Mojo Rawley? The Andre Memorial Battle Royal, no, that ain't shit. It's just not. And for Baron Corbin to try to remain relevant in this situation, unless he wins the United States Championship, and I don't even think past then he'll be relevant. But here he goes against Ty Dillinger, and AJ Styles is on commentary. Yeah. So he basically calls him a cheap shot artist. He beats Ty Dillinger by countout. And the reason why that happens is because AJ's commentating. Baron Corbin, he ends up outside of the ring. He tries to pour water on freaking AJ Styles, and he missed. Most of the water didn't even splash on AJ. Ty Dillinger goes outside of the ring. Baron Corbin throws Ty Dillinger into AJ Styles. So Baron Corbin goes back in the ring, and he wins by countout. And then he gets the microphone and basically makes a challenge to Hell in a Cell. He's like, look, I'm not going to be a cheap shot. I'm not going to take shortcuts or whatever. I'm just going to beat you for the United States Championship at Hell in a Cell. Again, does anyone believe in Baron Corbin anymore? I wait your answer for that. Now, Jinder Mahal and the Singh Brothers, there was no badass entrance this time. It was basically a jobber entrance for the WWE Champion. So, once again, it's wash, rinse, repeat about making fun of how Shinsuke Nakamura looks and stuff like that. Okay, he didn't go too far like he said. He's like, oh, a lot of you people say I went too far last week. But, again, the Singh Brothers, again, for the third straight week, no one looked more ridiculous than the Singh Brothers. I mean, laughing at almost everything that Nakamura, as far as the pictures they've shown, it's just stupid. The way they acted is just very stupid. But the funniest thing about it is, the third picture that they shown wasn't actually a picture. It was actually Shinsuke Nakamura, and then he started moving, and the crowd actually knows. So he basically announces that he's going to come out there. Shinsuke makes his entrance. The Singh Brothers try to attack him in the aisle. Then Jinder attacks from behind. So it was 1-on-3 here, but Shinsuke Nakamura actually gets the fucking upper hand and actually kicks all their asses for a change. I mean, yes, he's done it before, but yeah, doing it here, okay, fine. Shinsuke, he blocks the Colossus and he hits the Kinshasa on Jinder Mahal. So, I mean, I guess it's, anticlimactic. It's not, it doesn't really mean anything at this point. There was barely any excitement about this when it happened, so it's just, man. Speaking of no excitement, the Hype Bros go against the Usos. Well, one of these teams are actually freaking good. The New Day comes out, and they actually sit on the other side of the freaking barricade, so they're fans in this match. They're eating popcorn, they're eating nachos, they're doing all of that. Watching the match. No color commentary. So the Usos beat the Hype Bros, and there was a little bit of, communication problems with the Hype Bros. Zack Ryder was in the middle rope. Mojo Rawley tags himself in. And of course the, what are you doing, garbage argument takes place. Okay, yeah. Mojo Rawley gets knocked into Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder goes out of the ring, and then next thing you know, Mojo Rawley gets kicked. And Mojo Rawley gets that splash. I erupt in clapping. I don't like Mojo Rawley. Sorry. Don't like him. Never liked him. Nope. I just don't freaking like him. I can't stand Mojo Rawley. So, it is good that the Hype Bros lost against a better team, the Usos. So the Usos come out and they basically taunt the New Day. It's like, yeah, that's where y'all belong. On the, on the outside, next to all them, like next to all these idiots, So, the war of the words actually continued between these two teams, and of course they're like, the New Day's like, look, if we belong with them, how come we're the champions? How come we got the belts? I mean, yeah, both of them are 4-time tag team champions. Both teams are. The New Day has held the tag team championships longer than any other team, yet they're only 4-time champ. Okay, look. But then, not only will the tag team championships be defended at Hell in a Cell, but a challenge has been issued to defend it inside Hell in a Cell. So will it be 3 against 2? Where will Xavier be? Will it actually be 3 against 2? And will things get more brutal than than they have been? Because things have been getting brutal between these two teams. They just had a street fight in Las Vegas that was pretty good, and they left it all in the ring. So, yeah. So, Rusev gets the key of Bulgaria for beating Randy Orton in 9 seconds. Aiden English is actually doing the presentation. He actually sings Rusev to the ring with the Bulgarian national anthem. Okay. At least that was better than Nikolai Volkov singing of the Russian national anthem. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, Rusev gets on top of this big ass Bulgarian flag podium and gets this key, this very flat key, and it's declared Rusev Day. And Rusev's like, look, the law of the jungle. You know, Randy Orton introduced himself when he first arrived as an apex predator and as a legend killer. But this lion, the lion of Bulgaria, ripped out the fangs of the viper. Okay, fine. Aiden English, singing once again. Randy Orton gets a RKO to Aiden English. Rusev jumps down, attacks him, attacks Orton. Escorts the governor out of the ring. I guess it was governor or mayor or whoever he was of Bulgaria. Turns around and eats an RKO. Fine. So you know where this leads to, right? Oh yeah, Randy Orton's walking in the back, and he actually walks up to Renee, and he's like, when Rusev wakes up, you know, that law, he's like, you want to come into my jungle? Why don't you, answer my challenge for Hell in a Cell? Yeah, alright, meet me at Hell in a Cell. Fine. We all knew it was going to lead up to that. Will it be longer than 9 to 15 to 20 seconds? I don't know. Anyway. At least on record. Anyway. Oh, God. Carmella. Against Charlotte. Gee, I wonder how this is going to go. This match insulted me because they tried to make it seem like Carmella could actually hang with someone like Charlotte Flair. They tried. They failed. Miserably. And you see, it's funny how Ellsworth isn't even talking anymore. He has a leash around him. A collar around his neck. With, and Carmella's pulling him everywhere. And I'm like, yeah, this is done. It's like, you can't cut down a character like that. I mean, it's just, no one really cares about Ellsworth anyway, but he gets the heat out of those two. So you should let him still get the heat. No one cares about Carmella. Oh, no figure eight, a kick. For the past couple of weeks, a kick took down Tamina and a kick took down Carmella in order for Charlotte to get the win. But Natty comes out, Natalya comes out, and she's like, yeah, why was it a wash, rinse, repeat of last week? We're all so glad that your father is recovering. So, that means that he can watch Hell in a Cell. Is Natty actually going to beat Charlotte at Hell in a Cell? I don't know. Taker's music hit, and no one's fooled. The Undertaker's music, no one is fooled by this. You can tell by the crowd reaction like, oh, come on. We already know what this is. So, Dolph Taker. Ziggler Taker comes out, and basically, it's a broken record of anyone can dress in a Halloween costume and do what and act like a dead man. He's like, what? Did you guys think that you're going to see The Undertaker more than once this year? Anyone can do that, but no one can do what I do in the ring. And then, who comes out?
Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
I told you so. There was no other way that they couldn't have crossed. I mean, look. There's nothing for Dolph Ziggler right now, and Bobby Roode is basically working his way up the ranks. So, basically, this was a challenge. Okay, Bobby Roode gets up in the ring, and he's like, look, yeah, he calls Ziggler a great in-ring competitor. He's like, we're much of alike. He actually said that. He's like, all right, look, but he calls Dolph Ziggler a hypocrite. You say, you don't care about what these fans think about you, but you constantly remind them of that. So, what about, us, have a match at Hell in a Cell? Dolph Ziggler's like, okay, flashy robe, check. Just runs down, the robe, the entrance, whatever, everything that's wrong with WWE. Yeah, Okay. Yeah, in-ring performance, not so much. Seriously? Come on. But he accepts the challenge, and he actually, he tried to say rest in peace, but no. Bobby Roode stopped that, and he's like, yeah, Hell in a Cell will be
glorious.
Fine. Okay. I'm actually looking forward to the match because it actually could be a good match. But I don't think that Dolph Ziggler should win that match. I mean, come on. We can't even take Dolph Ziggler seriously anymore. This is just a path for Bobby Roode to move up the ranks. That's basically what this is. Speaking of which, speaking of stepping stones, yeah, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Okay, this is basically a wash, rinse, repeat of their matches, pretty much. Counter for counter, yeah. There's a lot of super kicks by Kevin Owens. I mean, come on, Sami. You mean to tell me you couldn't duck any one of or see any one of these super kicks coming? There are a lot of super kicks by Kevin Owens in this match. But the match actually comes to an end when he actually powerbombs Sami Zayn on the freaking apron. Referee goes out, checks out Sami Zayn. Nope, rings the bell. So Sami Zayn is getting, carried out. Kevin Owens attacks from behind. And then he tries to wrap a chair around the head and face and neck around Sami Zayn. And he was going to run him into the steel post. But here comes the money. Shane McMahon actually comes out and he comes running out. But when he comes running, Owens pushes Sami Zayn right into him. So basically, yeah, that actually, It's funny how they did not show any pictures or any footage of Sami Zayn after that. Shane McMahon gets into the ring, and Kevin Owens just runs away. So they're basically going to save all of that. So the show ends with Kevin Owens in the audience running away, and Shane O'Mac inside the ring. And that basically is Smackdown Live. It's funny how you expect a little bit of hype for a pay-per-view that's going to be taking place in less than 2 weeks, but you get none of that, really, that had you at the edge of your seat. Like, yeah. But WWE rarely does that anymore. It's like, at least there should have been some confrontation as far as an attack between Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler. There should have been some hits. There should have been some blows. There should have been something taking place. But none of that took place. The best thing about the night was the Hype Bros losing. Yeah, I mean, sorry. I'm just not a fan of Mojo Rawley whatsoever. I can't stand it. Oh, and the Fashion Files are going to return next week. Where's Luke Harper? Where's Eric Rowan? What happened to all the rest of the tag teams? With the extension, we can't even take them seriously. No Shelton Benjamin this week. No Chad Gable this week. I mean, goodness. Anyway, what you think about the show? Am I full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying? Please leave a comment below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Set the notifications so whenever a video pops up with the theme or the theme in the middle-aged guys, you'll be able to watch it right then and there. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.